One of the worst games that I think I've ever been a part of was, I think it was the third game against South Carolina, and it was at the aftermath to the terrible hurricane, and it was just a very, very bad situation. The worst trip I've ever really been on in my entire life, and we got beat by them. But we did some good things in that game. We started to do a few things, but at the same time, I know that some of the alumni, we had an open date the following week, and they had wanted to meet with me on Saturday morning of the open date weekend. And I recall telling my wife, pack your bags. They're going to fire us. I think it's going to happen. I didn't say anything to the staff, but I did to her, and I said, this is probably the end of it, because we still hadn't gotten it done. And those three people, I have never felt any better than I felt in coaching. And that was one of the things that I always loved so much about Georgia Tech. The people there love their school. They really love their school more than any place I've ever seen, even in a military environment. And the players loved their program. They wanted to win, they really did. But I think they had a better understanding of what it took to win also. But they came in and said, look, we're here to, what can we do to help? What can we do to help? And boy, you talk about being relieved. I was very relieved. I thought that Georgia Tech had academics. It had a wonderful city of opportunity. Its location to me was fine. It was right there in the heart of one of the greatest cities in the world, and so I thought it had a lot of attraction and it would draw people. So I knew we had to be selective in who we would recruit, but that never bothered me.